Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of Understanding Spirit. I'm your host, Mary. Today, we're going to continue doing an educational show, and I'm going to be talking to you today about the clairs. The clair is a word, it's a French word, and it means clear. And then, of course, we have the main one that most people know, which is clairvoyance. And then we also, which means seeing, clear seeing. And then we have clairaudience, which means clear hearing. So when we're hearing spirit. And we have clairsentience, which is clear sensing and feeling. And we have clairgustance, which is clear tasting, when you get maybe a metallic taste in your mouth that you didn't have before. And of course, claircognizance, which is clear knowing, where you just know things and you don't know how you know them. And there is clairsalience, which is clear smelling. You may get a smell of a perfume or something like that when you are communicating with spirit. All right, so we are going to just go through a simple kind of exercise where I'm just going to get you to ask your guide to give you an example of a taste or a smell or something like that. In the first show that I had done, we had did a meet my guide meditation. If you've been working through with that, you may be sensing or feeling your guide and impression of them. Just keep working through that. And with this exercise, well, we're going through it, you know, faster than maybe you might like to do on this show, but you can sort of do it once you know what you're doing, you can do it, of course, in your own pace. And it doesn't matter which of these clairs is the most dominant for you. You will find that once you start, the others kind of catch up at some point. So you just start with what is the strongest for you. Even though I could see spirit, I wasn't aware of it at the time, and I would go more with my claircognizance. I just knew things, and my husband would just ask me my opinion on something, and I'd give him an answer, and he'd say, how do you know that? Because it just sounded pretty left field for him. And I'd say, I don't know, I just know. And in time it would turn out to be correct. So it doesn't matter which is the strongest for you. Mine, like I said, was claircognizance and just sensing, clairsentience, just sensing and feeling things, and things just kind of kicked, because I trusted it, things just kicked into place after that. So don't expect it to always be, you know, clairvoyance, that you can see things. All right, so just kind of be kind to yourself when you're learning. If you feel like you've got some abilities, trust your intuition and just keep going. This is not something you learn overnight. It's just trusting and practicing, and that's basically all it is. I will be giving you for some weeks now, you know, how to develop. And so you just keep pushing through with it and practice everything as often as you need to. All right, so I'm just going to get you, as always, to protect yourself. Remember, when you're dealing with spirit, you always need to protect your body. That is the most important thing, and your space. All right, so you can just relax. If it's easier for you to close your eyes, just for the purpose of being able to focus more. You won't always need to do it with your eyes closed, so it's up to you the way you want to proceed with that today. But I would suggest, if you're doing this for the first time, just close your eyes so you're able to focus. And I want you to just visualize a white ribbon of light coming down and just protecting you and wrapping around your body from head to toe. Once you've done that, I want you to visualize a white light going all the way around you. So it's forming like a bubble around you, and you are inside this white light that is a bubble, and you're protecting your body, your auric field at this point, keeping you safe. So then it's very important to do some deep breathing so your body can just completely relax. When you lose focus, remember, always go back to your breath and you can start again. All right. So I want you to just breathe into the count of 4 and hold to the count of 4 and breathe out to the count of 4. Breathe into the count of 4, hold to the count of 4, and breathe out to the count of 4. Breathe into the count of 4, hold to the count of 4, and breathe out to the count of 4. Breathe into the count of 4, hold to the count of 4, and breathe out to the count of 4. Start to become aware of your space, the energy around you. Put out a thought to your guide that you want to work on your clairs today. And just start to feel the energy around your body. See if you feel anything different. And I want you to ask your guide to give you a visual to help you understand your clairvoyance. Ask them to give you something that they love about you and see what you see. Now I want you to ask your guide to tell you something. To work with your clairaudience. You may hear it objectively, which is outside of your body, or you may hear it internally. Either way is fine. Could come to you just like it sounds like a thought. I want you now to ask your guide to give you something for you to work with your clairsentience. So you're sensing and feeling. Could be a feeling in your body. Could be a sense of happiness or a feeling of in a certain part of your body. If you receive a feeling in your body and it continues to stay with you and it's something you didn't have beforehand, ask your guide to take it away. Okay, and you may need to do this more than one time, and that's fine. Remember, you're learning. Now, I want you to ask your guide to work with your clairgustance. which is your clear tasting. So you may get metallic taste in your mouth, or something else. I was helping somebody on a missing persons case once, and I had received the taste of cheese. And well, I like cheese. I was not thinking about cheese at the time. And I received it in that way. The medium that I was also working with on this case, she received it by smelling it, which we will also do in a minute. And it did turn out that the direction that this person had gone was actually past a cheese factory. So never dismiss these clairs. They're not that common. I do have an uncle of mine who is in spirit, and he did pass away some time ago, but he smoked a lot, and when he is around me, I will have that smell first, before his energy comes up close, and he usually just comes up behind me to just see what I'm doing. He doesn't really talk to me or anything like that. So never dismiss these clairs, all right? They're still very important. So now ask your guide to give you an example of clairsalience, which is clear smelling. I'm always going to have a problem saying that word. And just see what you get. Now we'll just go to claircognizance, which is your clear knowing. And as I said to you before, this idea, even though I was clairvoyant and I could see spirit, I did not know at the time that I was a medium. But this I trusted. My claircognizance, I always trusted it. So just to ask your guide to put a thought in your head. So a lot of the time, for me, I would wake up just knowing things. It would come to me while I was sleeping, or if somebody asked me something. It was not something that was like a big moment where of knowing something. I would just automatically answer, and I would just know that that was correct, and I would never really understand how I knew it. Okay, so this is a way to work with your guide. You may have got some impressions for each of those clairs. You may not have. This is just practicing. Remember, always set the intention of what you want to do with your guide and how you want to go about it. But this is the way to identify your spiritual clair. Practicing asking for different things regarding each of the clairs. All right, so I'm just going to thank you for tuning in with me to A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV, and I hope you're learning along the way and enjoying the program, and I look forward to seeing you next week and working with you to understand spirit. Take care. Always smile when you're out and about. You never know who's going to need that. Okay, so be nice to everyone, and especially yourselves. All right, so bye.